Hey guys, it's Phil Dugal, and today I'm going to go through an abbreviated version of the screen recording PD and some different options that you can use in your classroom. So first thing to go through is how to get screen recording and make sure it's turned on your iPad. So you need to go into settings and then go to general there, and right below general you'll see control center. Control Center lets you customize control, and where customized controls appears is if you swipe from the top right. Those are all the things that appear here. So you'll notice the red blinking is my screen recording. Then I have Apple TV, then I have a QR code over to the right. When I add something here, let's say stopwatch, stopwatch is going to now appear in that same customized control when I swipe to the right. So there's stopwatch now next to the QR code and under camera, and I didn't previously have that. So that's how you add screen recording. That's where it will appear. If you already have it, it should be under the include section. If you need to add it, you just hit the plus sign. It's under more controls. So that's the first step, is to make sure your screen recording is on. A couple of options with screen recording is to make sure that when you click the audio that your microphone is on if you want it to be on. If you don't want it to be on, you just hit you can see right there my microphone was off. So that brings us to the next point of emphasis, is that I could choose to have a screen recording where my microphone is off if I want to just quickly do a problem in Notability with my microphone off. Another option is when I go to upload the video, depending on where I upload it, the audio will go away. So I'll just show you what I mean. So let's go to Notability. I'm going to do a problem just like this. So I'll do that same exact problem actually just below, and I'm going to do it slowly. And the reason I would do it slowly, and what I've used in the past for in my classroom, is I'll have students explain these steps in either Schoology or Google Classroom, whatever interface it is that you use. They can download your video and then upload it to iTunes, and from there they can have their own voice explaining how to solve. So if I wanted the audio to not appear after I just solved this problem, what I would do is, in my screen recording would then go to my photos, and from there I would open iMovie. From iMovie, say I want to import a movie. I'm going to click Upload. I'm going to do a new project, Movie, and I'm going to click the video I want. When I click a movie right now, as of February 18th, 2019, iMovie does not recognize the voice. So this video right here, this 12-second video, is a test video that you'll hear in a minute that does have audio, but right now iMovie doesn't recognize audio. So if you want the audio to not appear, all you have to do is upload your video to iTunes, create movie, and then send it to Schoology or wherever it is you want to send. So My Movie 5, if we want to send it to Schoology, it would appear to all students, and there would be no audio. I learned the hard way by accident. I didn't know this was a flaw, so I thought that my voice would be heard in their Schoology, and when they hit play, there was no voice. So what they would do is if they want to edit the video, they would hit edit. So say you want the students to now explain the steps to a problem. They would just hit this microphone over here on the left-hand side where the microphone is, and they could record their steps when they were done recording, we'll do that. So when they're done recording, it's going to appear on the bottom, and then they could upload their voice to Schoology. So let's try that. This is a test. This is what the audio file would look like if a student were explaining the steps. And then when they're done recording, they're going to upload the project to Schoology with their steps. Okay, so there's their recording, accept. And there it is with the steps. So I could even shrink it so it matches the exact video there. And when they're done, I'm gonna hit play. This is a test. This is what the audio file will look like. So that was just seconds ago, obviously. So pretend I'm a student. I'm done with my problem. I've explained my steps back to the teacher. I'm gonna hit done here, and then I would just send it to Schoology or Google Classroom, however it is, YouTube, however I want to send it. So that's how I would do it if I want students to have the audio. If I want students to do the audio and not have the audio already. The flip side of this is, well, what if I want students to hear my voice? And a couple ideas for why that would be helpful. If one, I've used this before as a flipped classroom. We're going to learn about solving two-step equations tomorrow, but I want them to have a background and be front-loaded with that information for when they walk in. I would have them watch the video the night before. Another way that this is helpful is, maybe you have a substitute teacher and you want them to just hear your 5-minute video and watch a little tutorial before they get started. And so that way you can touch base with them without even actually being there. So let's go into Capture. Capture is the app that you would use if you want students to students to hear your voice. So if we go into Capture here, you just would search Capture, and this is the second video. And actually, if you search TechSmith, it comes up as the first video. So TechSmith is the ones who created this app. So you would just hit Get. It is a free app, and then it should be sitting right there. So here is an audio. I'm going to import that 12-second audio. It was this one. I guess it's 12 and some change. And you can see that this video does actually have audio, even though it didn't appear to have audio in iMovie. Hey guys, it's Mr. Dugal, and now I'm going to test it with... So that's the audio that goes along with that. I'm going to hit Use. And now, instead of uploading the video without audio that you would have uploaded
Hey guys,
through
it's
iMovie
Mr. Dugal, and now I'm going to
students.
test it with headphones in.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Dugal, and now I'm going to test it with headphones in. I'm going to share it now to Schoology, and now it goes to everybody with my voice on it. So the perks of doing it this way and not recording yourself without a microphone, but always recording yourself with a microphone, is that if in the end you decide you want to show students what the steps should sound like explained, you could at first upload it through iMovie. They do it themselves, explain their steps. And then you upload the right version with your voice, how you wanted them to explain the steps. So there's really no drawback in having the microphone on. That way, if you change your mind later that you do want them to hear whatever it was that was said, you could always go back and do that. Again, that's through the app Capture, and that will record it with your voice on. So that's different options for how to do screen recording. If I want to stop our screen recording, you'll see I just swipe to the right again. I hit that button, hold down, and I'd hit stop recording, which I'm about to do. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. And that's about it. Thank you.